We talked the last episode about introversion, and so the idea of that is like, oh, okay, yeah, I've got to get into those rooms. However,
Yes.
I'm aware
Yes.
how important it is because you get to have conversations. Unless you're in front of someone, they don't know who you are. And even if you present yourself on social media or in an email, they still can't get a sense of who you are. So if you have those in-person interactions, like, oh, I remember Amini. Amini mentioned XYZ thing. She would be a great fit for said activity or said launch or whatever. Harmony Hustlers, hello, welcome into the podcast. This is the Harmony Hustle podcast. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Amini.
And welcome to the conversation. We're just talking about networking and how it is so valuable. Yeah. So what have you found in your experiences? What do you see as the value in the networking?
Wow. So funny you should bring this up. Well, I just happened to have attended a networking event. Okay. Actually, I've been doing it a lot lately. So takeaways, the things that, I feel like needs to be more emphasis needs to be placed on is really investing in your network because that will determine your net worth. Yeah. Right. So as we're hustling and bustling and meeting these deadlines and these goals and bringing this to production, we cannot lose sight of the connections with people because guess what? The deals are made from connections with people. Yeah. So I feel as though there needs to be a lot more energy placed there. You know what I mean? Like that needs to be a part of your DMO. Like that needs to be a part of your everything. You know what I mean?
It's important. We talked the last episode about introversion, and so the idea of that is like, oh, okay, yeah, I've got to get into those rooms. However, I'm aware how important it is because you get to have conversations. Unless you're in front of someone, they don't know who you are. And even if you present yourself on social media or in an email, they still can't get a sense of who you are. So if you have those in-person interactions, like, oh, I remember Amini. Amini mentioned XYZ thing. She would be a great fit for said activity or said launch or whatever.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I know that is very, very valuable. And it's even more valuable now, I think, because we have so many things that are online and we're removed, we're digital, we're virtual.
Yes.
So there's the power in just being in someone else's presence, the energy, the exchange of energy and thoughts too.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's where all of the magic happens. And even when you think about in the corporate environment, you wonder, well, how did Sally get that job? Or how did John get the job? But a lot of times it's because of the networking and you're looking out for other people because you know about them or you think of them first.
Absolutely.
So I think the networking keeps your name, your face on the top of people's minds.
Absolutely.
So when it's time for the recommendation, they're like, oh, of course.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't it be you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And even if, let's say you approach someone and you wanted to collaborate, right? And let's say it just didn't pan out. It didn't work out. Don't lose sight of the connections that you can continue to nurture with those individuals. Just because they said no now doesn't mean that it's going to be the same years from now, you know? So it's like just really taking time to nurture those and stepping into different places, spaces that you typically wouldn't enter.
Yeah.
You want to kind of stretch yourself. You want to go in places where, like for me, do I golf? Not yet. But Amini will be at the golf at the country club soon. So it's really just but really putting yourself in situations. And I think that's something that you talked about in the last episode where you do your pre-work, right? The pre-work, so it can line you up, it can set you up so that when you get ready to network, you can do it with more intent. You have more to contribute, to add to those conversations. So I think there is a lot of energy that needs to be placed there. And again, just over the past, this past month or last month, it was a lot of networking that was happening, and it felt good to make those connections, And
when I think about that, kind of pulling what you just said, just the idea or the thought that it's good practice to prep for some networking event. I mean, you're already growing in that moment.
Yes.
Because you are researching, let's say, golf. You're learning about golf. You're learning about what conversations might be happening. So it's broadening your view of life, and then it's forcing you to be or pull on parts of you that you haven't pulled on before, or you need to develop more.
Exactly.
And then just become more and more well-rounded over time when you step out of your comfort zone to go to golf and say, all right, yeah, I'm a newbie. I have no clue how to do this. I don't know how to hold, the golf club, but you'll learn.
Exactly.
And that process of learning and letting someone teach you opens the conversation. So it's valuable on so many different levels.
So many different levels.
And I think even for entrepreneurs, it's easy to be in your world where you're focusing on the operations, focusing on building the product or the service, that you don't talk to anyone, or you're not in spaces where you're around other health coaches or fitness instructors or lacticians or travel agents. But you need to, because they need to know that you exist.
Absolutely.
And you become a community of people who can help one another, both in business and then referring clients or customers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, can we quickly talk about putting you on the spot, but let's talk about what we think would be some good, techniques or things to be mindful of when you are entering a space in which you have to network. One comes to mind, and I see this happening a little bit often, and I'm like, I find that there are times where individuals are going there with one thing in mind. They're thinking about what they can get from this, what they can walk away. But I think that in order for this networking experience to be most fruitful, you have to go in there saying, how can I be of service to someone else? How might I be able to help someone else? Yeah. So it's not one-sided, because I've been in situations where it's like, hi, my name is such and such and I do X, Y, and Z. Okay, here's my information. And then they leave. Yeah. And then I'm like, what just happened? Like, they don't even know my name. They don't even know what I have to offer, Yeah. It's like dump and then move on to the next. Dump and move on to the next. So I think that, that's something for someone to be mindful of, because the receiver, you take note of that. And so if I had an opportunity to work with you versus someone else that I met at this networking event, and you both offered the same thing, but the other person was more engaging, they took time out to learn what I had to offer, I am going to go to that person. I'm going to recommend that person versus the other. You know what I mean?
It's good to be mindful of your intentions going into any environment, but particularly that. It's helpful for me because, again, it's not the place that I typically want to be in, but I know that it's valuable. So, instead of thinking about, okay, I have to be here and this is what I have to do, go through the motions, it's like, no, I'm walking through the door with my own skills and things to share. And so it's about exchanging conversation, energy, and learning about someone else. Even if you share just one fact about yourself and learn something about someone else, you've made a connection.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then when you leave that room, you might find that, I need something that Omni has talked about or offers. And if I was able to gather your phone number or your social media, I can say, hey, this is Cheryl from XYZ networking event.
Exactly.
I have a client who I think you'd be a great fit for. Here's their contact information. So I think it's being mindful, walking in there, being open to receive and to give, and then like truly processing what's happening, and then
being present,
and
being present.
Because I can say, as the introvert, as present as I want to be, because I'm processing so much, I am I can be more present. So again, that's a part of the prep of going to a networking event. And it's being present and having that mindset shift, and just reminding yourself, this is why I'm here. This is who I'm here to serve, as you mentioned, and this is the benefit of being here.
Exactly.
This is the value of every person in this room. This is my value. So it's painting it a little bit differently. Because I think in certain industries, that people have a perception of what the networking experience is like, and they're like, I'm good, thanks.
Yes, this is true.
So reshaping what it means. If you're focusing on someone else's story of what it meant to them, you can't do that. You have to experience it yourself and say, okay, this is what it is doing for me and my business.
Exactly.
It might be different for you, but this is what it is for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think as an entrepreneur, there is a lot of value to be added if you were to host your own networking. I feel as though it will give your brand, exposure, and you're also able to bring your community together, because I feel like oftentimes as entrepreneurs, we know people, we interact, especially if you're providing a service.
Yeah.
Typically service-based businesses, I feel like there's more connections, there's more ongoing connections oftentimes versus products, but you can still do it. Like, I have a product and I make it work for the product and how I travel and I bring community together. But when it comes to service space, I feel like that's a great opportunity to be able to bring people together and allow them to network within that framework, or I should say network with themselves, with each other. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something good to incorporate.
Yeah.
We should do that.
We should do that. And I find that exciting.
Yes.
So being on the other side of networking, not so much being the participant, but being the organizer of it, that I can get behind. Like, yeah, of course.
Yes, right.
Why not? But yeah, so that energizes me. Like the idea of
I can tell you got it was a little twinkle in your eye. you like a little spark.
You're like, I was listening for a minute, but now you're back.
Your coins replenished.
Yes. But yeah, that excites me because for someone like me or for me, it's like, yes, let's get people together. Let me identify how these 20 people would ignite a room. That is exciting.
It is.
Because then that's saying we're helping, or we're helping those 20 people in their businesses. We're creating cross-business connections. And then as a result, all of their clients, customers benefit. So that's exciting to me. I know. I'd rather do that than be a participant. Let me organize one. Let's organize one. We'll do a Harmony Hustle.
I like it.
A Harmony Hustle podcast networking event.
Yes.
We'll bring, people that we know and other entrepreneurs together.
Absolutely. Why not?
Yes.
Why not? Because we are speaking to entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
So we're interviewing entrepreneurs, right? So it's like it just makes sense.
So if you're interested in coming to a networking event with the podcast, you don't mind traveling if you're not local, I think you need to comment below.
Comment.
Yes. I'm in, something like that.
Yes.
And of course, during the Patreon too. But
absolutely.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great thing.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And we can make it really fun.
We can do it internationally. We can travel doing it.
We can
come to your town.
We could. Every time we travel, we can include that component because we typically are bringing people together anyway. So it's like, why not?
And that's a big thing for you. Like in our conversations and what we talked about last episode, I have seen how you have evolved and what things have remained the same. And of course, community is huge. I think for both of us, it's an important thing.
Yes.
But yeah, I have seen you go to another state or country and bring people together. So that is what we are going to do.
We are. We're going to make it happen.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
There's a lot of value to be. I tell you, there's a lot of value to be in a room. We witnessed this when we were in London, right? Just to bring individuals together and just that energy that was exchanged.
Yeah.
We had one individual who traveled 3 hours to get there, another 2 hours, and they all said this was so amazing. They were so glad that they attended. And if y'all out there listening, you know who you are. Drop a little heart down in the comment section.
And I'll have to say, because of the energy, one, it made me think about maybe it is time for locks. Maybe.
Drop
microphone.
Drop mic.
Because of the energy. And the flip side is, wow, to realize the impact that you all have as locticians. Like, it was just an inspiring experience and just very, like I said, very energizing. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. I see it. So there is benefit in community and bringing it together. And if you don't have the community for your business, your industry, either find them or create it. Create what's not there. If you're looking for it and it doesn't exist, create it.
Because people
build it. People will come. And that's innovation. That is business.
It is.
That's the thing. We're talking about networking, but
absolutely.
If you have an idea, if you have a hobby, or in that hobby, if you're looking for something and you can't find that piece that makes your idea come to life, create it. If there is a tool that you created.
Absolutely.
And that is your business around something that you're passionate about.
Oh, you never work. They say you would never work a day in your life. I mean, I work a lot. It doesn't feel like work though.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like work, but I feel like that's the key. You have to do that because the world needs it. The world needs it, especially if it's something that you feel like you would benefit from.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you there's going to be other people who can benefit from it as well.
Yeah, don't gyp the world or yourself.
No, you
Of
can't.
any of the opportunities or the ability to share
No.
whatever your message or product or service is. I mean, we're all here for a reason.
Absolutely. Like, what if you never leaned into the copy work?
Yeah.
Or, just all the things, then there's a lot of things that I would have had to go searching for, work with someone else for. So I've leveraged so many amazing things that your natural skills, your talents, your services, and it has been instrumental. Yeah, she's like, keep it coming.
No, joking.
Keep it coming. but serious. No, own it.
Fine.
Own it. No, seriously. So it has been very instrumental in my journeys, as we said from our very first podcast, episode 1. We've been at this for a long time, and all those times with me calling, getting your input and you helping. Imagine if you were not leaning into those skills that you have. It would have been I would have found somebody, because that's the way it works. But why not you?
Well, thank you for all those opportunities, and I think it's great that we've had the dynamic and the relationship where we can bounce the ideas off of one another, leverage different things. And so when it came to the podcast, literally, I don't think we've shared this yet. I was coming from salsa and I'm like, hey, Amini. Well, actually, it wasn't a phone call. It was like a voice memo.
Yeah.
Hey, Amini, as I'm driving, just needed to come to your house and have you touch something up. Yeah, do a little touch up. And I walked in and I don't even know what you were in the middle of doing, but you were, whatever it was. And I can even see the living room right now and the kitchen. I'm like, I had this idea. We can just do a podcast and we can talk about entrepreneurship and wellness and travel because we're travel agents. We've always talked about entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So I don't even know where I was going with that thought.
I don't know, but
but it sounded good. But no, so I'm think,
just like,
you're like, yeah. No, but I think just so what it is, I was talking about leveraging and just like collaboration and the whole nine, thinking about what that could look like.
Yes.
I'm like, it made sense that it be you for this particular podcast for what we're going to do. And I think it's because of the relationships that we've had over the time.
Exactly.
You asking me to do some copy or whatever. Everything has led up to this moment, basically.
It has.
Long story short.
It has. And that's how we are here. Right?
And so, we both have strengths and then we realize what those are. We have skills and but this is the one time we're putting it all together. We're not just ideating or like, all right, here's the idea. We're going to put the work into it.
This is true.
And press the gas.
That's it. Full throttle.
Full throttle.
And we're like, that's right. Wind blowing here, just, that's how fast we going. Just, okay. Just
twist and locks.
Exactly. Just going back because full throttle.
Yeah.
And while doing that, we are going to continue to nurture community because that is important across the board, which made this work as well because I'm so passionate about community and I know you are passionate. You have your online wellness community that you pour into. So this, when you said, Amini, why not? Of course. Yeah, let's do it.
And,
Yeah,
and something you just said made me think like what we have done for each other, we are now doing for other people. We're just allowing them to be present in their particular gifts. If you are a fitness instructor, here's a platform. Not that any one person needs another person to promote them, but it's a platform. So we're sharing, so
it's sharing our network.
We're just doing it publicly and
absolutely, and benefiting. Everyone gets to benefit from it.
Absolutely.
So which is really, really important. So I love this. I love it.
So any entrepreneurs out there watching, listening, come into the fold because we want to help lift you up and provides a platform for you to grow in your own strengths and skills in business. And everyone can be successful.
Absolutely.
We can shine light on other people and the way we've helped each other.
Yes.
And it's all about community and lifting everyone else up. So
absolutely.
I think
about that.
Yes.
You know what I'm eyeing?
It's the
Senor
Chat GPT.
Ooh. Then we got to go.
Little sound effects here,
Get into it.
All right.
ASMR. Okay, hold on. Let's do it again. Go ahead, Cheryl. Get into it.
All right. So here's the question, and please comment your answer in the place your answer in the comment. We'll get it out.
But I knew what you were putting down. I was picking up. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. What's the wildest place you've ever taken a work call or answered an email from?
The wildest place. The wildest place? I mean, bathroom, but I don't think that's wild. I always do that. It's normal. Don't people do that?
I think it's normal because that was my answer too. It's the bathroom. It's the bathroom.
It's the bathroom.
No matter where it is. It could be public bathroom, work bathroom, home bathroom. I mean, some of my best memos are on the on the toilet.
I'm like, it's the bathroom.
It's the bathroom.
I don't think I have anything to top that.
Me neither. Mm-hmm. I mean, everything else is normal.
I agree.
I mean, even the bathroom is normal.
It's normal. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that's the. Yeah.
I don't know.
Bathroom. I mean, what else? I mean, I haven't done skydiving, so it hasn't happened in that sense, like anything adventurous. Yeah. But in day-to-day life, the bathroom.
I'm doing it all the time, anywhere. So bathroom would be maybe the wildest.
Yeah. All ideas come in the bathroom.
In the bathroom, I feel like my daughter's name, Anaya. It came to me while I was on a toilet.
I'm telling you, that's where it comes.
Everything comes. And still to this day, she's like, Ma, why did you even trust that in her voice? You were on the toilet. I said, I didn't go looking for your name. Your name was going to be Elise. I happened to be using the bathroom while I was working at the insurance company way back when. And it was just like Anaya. Mm-hmm. I said, so called up my husband. She shall be called Anaya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
the bathroom. It is.
Yes.
There is no other answer.
There's no other answer.
We want to hear yours, but there's no other answer.
Right? Yeah. What's your answer? Can you top that?
We want to know.
I really do. I'm going to be looking for these comments. I want to know, what would it be?
We might have to showcase them on one of the episodes, like so-and-so said.
I know.
Well, we won't name you if you don't want to be named, but we'll name the
but they are going to comment, so people are going to see it.
That's true.
That's all right. Just own it.
Just own it. Make it the new norm. It's the new norm.
Absolutely. Own it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wow.
That's another one. I think it's
awesome.
good.
Yes. This was good. Well, we enjoyed spending time with you all. We hope you are truly enjoying being in the room, taking in this information, because honestly, this is not scripted. This is raw, uncut, unscripted. That didn't sound right. Uncut, unscripted.
This is what we do. This really does reflect the conversations we've had over the years. I mean, like I said, in her chair, getting my hair done, in restaurant.
Yes, you name it.
This is how it is. So we're letting you in.
Yeah, and this is how all of the businesses that we've started, and they were a result of these conversations.
Yes.
Like Interlocks. Y'all look at the Interlocks website. That copy came from her. I said, Cheryl, so you know me a long time now. So this is what I want to convey. And so she's like, it's to the point, y'all. I don't have to say much.
No,
and she's like, let me just go ahead and put it together. I'm like, oh, sure, I need an update for my my bio. I don't have to say much. I'm
like Kermit.
And we have these conversations. So it's like, she retains everything.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it, like, I don't know, I believe we mentioned it in an earlier podcast, like her training, like, honestly, she's not just giving copy. She's giving more. Your analytical mind, your logical brain, the way you process. Mm-hmm. It's like you're always going to get more than just the copy. It's like, well, did you think? So I hear what you're It's like, She'll do a little pause. Yeah. So what I hear you saying is, and then she'll go ahead and put it together, right? Because I just said blah.
Yeah.
And then she's
I'm like, have you considered?
Have you considered? Have you thought about? So that means, okay, let me think about this real quick. I'm
like, so you'll have them enter here.
Here.
And then they go here. Have you considered this?
She does.
Okay, I understand. So maybe we can do this.
Yes, it's so true. So I tell you, she helps to ground. I'll have all these ideas, and she is so helpful in helping me to cultivate those and helping me to birth them into reality. So it's like people like Cheryl. And again, this is all a part of nurturing your network. Nurturing your network. This would not be a thing if we weren't nurturing what we had from all these years, right? Mm-hmm. It could have just been, sit, I'm going to do you here, then transactional, and then bye, see you next time. But that has never been the case. Mm-mm. In fact, anytime I'm servicing someone, that's never the case. I'm like, they say the right word. You say the right word. You say you want to leave your job. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let's talk about this now. You know, so it's like we about to brainstorm. We about to put some things together. And I'm like, you need some copy? So I can connect you with somebody who can help you with that. So, but this is what it's about. It truly is. So we are grateful. Say all of that to say we are so grateful that you all have taken the time out to join us. Yes, absolutely. Taking the time out to be a part of our venture, our Harmony Hustle podcast, where all things will be discussed, supported, nurtured, and all of that in between.
Exactly.
So as y'all know, the spill, follow us, turn on your notifications. We are on all of the major platforms. We have the TikTok, the Instagram, the Facebook, and of course, YouTube. And we can't forget Patreon.
We are at Harmony Hustle Pod on all those platforms.
Yes.
So we'll see you on each and every one of them.
See you later.
See ya.